Hey there everybody, and welcome to what's going to be the third episode of my Space Haven series. I'm Icon, and today, well, I hope that I will be able to survive yet another episode, and I hope I'm going to understand some things that I didn't understand yet. So, my ship has too much mass, which is something I'm wondering about what it's going to mean for my ship and what it's going to do to us, because I feel like this is not a good thing that we are over exceeding our mass. Well, it only means that we are using more fuel. Okay. But how can I increase that? With more hyperdrives. So I basically would need more drives if I want to have a better capacity here. So let's see, why don't we do that? I mean, or let's see how much that costs. That's going to be a system, I guess? Yes. So, well, I do have a okay amount of stockpiles in the of these items, but I don't know. Do I really want to do that? Do I really need to do that? I highly doubt it. Also, it won't fit into my ship here. That's also another problem. Also, I realized in the last episode that we are suffering from power shortages from time to time, and I was considering building another power generator in this area here. Don't know if that's that smart. So let's check out the power grid. I mean, we produce 10 units per second, and right now in idle we are consuming 8 cells per second, so yes, another generator should be a wise choice for us. Let's put that down here. Is that icon telling me? Nothing. Okay. Alright, so apart from that, we also have an allied ship here, and we can deconstruct that vessel here. I'm quite intrigued to do so, because, you know, we got all we need here. We are growing our own food. Well, only slow. We're doing research here for the CO2 producer. And with the extra power, I'm eager to recycle more of these things. I think that might be a good idea. We can also put up a algae converter or algae dispenser. I don't know how this thing is called. Algae dispenser. Well, I'm going to put one up here as well, because I already can tell that we got issues with our fruit production. So, well, let's create the link into that direction. Okay, now my power production should be just fine. Yeah, 20 per second, that's way better. Because the last time I was trying around with the recycler, I had power outages whenever I started recycling things, and I really didn't like that. Okay, but now that must be out of the way. I want to salvage that ship here. Because, you know, I feel like salvaging might be one of the easiest ways for us to acquire new materials. So here Deanna is salvaging the soft scraps we got, or whatever she's right now. Okay. Melissa is doing the science. That's really good too. Okay, we're making progress. Okay, so these, here we get warnings about isolated areas of the ship. It's pretty cool, because it makes you clearly see what doesn't work. I like that. So for now, I'll just let my peeps here do their job, and we're going to increased risks due to damage. Well then, repair that thing. Who's doing repairs, maintenance. So let's put that onto a high priority then. Okay. But that works out quite decently. We're also now making progress on this ship. I think things will be a lot easier once I get to the point where I can create these CO2 generators. Because the gas scrubbers, they do create carbon all on their own. Because they remove CO2, smoke, and toxic gases, and yeah, well, create water out of ice. As far as I can see, we should be still quite fine. Let's see how these thingies grow. They don't grow because there's not enough CO2. So my growth pads are right now totally not working. Too bad. Ah, here now Prakash is repairing that thing. Very good. I don't like a heightened risk of getting wounded here. So what can we do? There's, what's that green stuff? Well, don't know what that green stuff is, but I think this should be the exit of out of the system. So the green stuff is Hyperium. We can refine that into hyperfuel, and Energium is needed, or Energium, weird word, is needed to make energy. But as far as I've seen, the energy scraps, whoops, yeah, they yield that stuff too. And since we're right now scrapping the neighboring ship there, we should be acquiring items quite well. Okay. Just hope that the science between the CO2 producer is being done soon. Well, seems like this is a larger scaled project. Dang. Okay. But luckily with the algae dispenser we can process our biomatter into food. We also got space food left, so I'm pretty sure we will last until we can reproduce our own food. Yeah, we're doing quite some nice progress here. Okay. Also, let's check out, my blocks are replenishing. So what kind of ship is coming in here? Okay, nothing hostile. Good. Just want to make sure that I'm not derping out an enemy attack there. So yeah, there's not enough CO2 here. And my folks could use a sleeping room as well. Oh man, there's so much stuff still to do. I like that. I seriously do like that. Okay, so we do make some progress per day in researching the CO2 producers. Well, I mean, considering that, there's already a decent amount of research possible in this game. So the what's that? Visible crew members. Resource display settings. Okay, so I can organize how these are displayed there, I see. So, these dudes, they want different items. Chemicals. Fabrics. Hyperium. Oh, they'd also buy human meat. I can respect that. It's that fibers. Okay. Energy cells. Nuts and seeds. Wow, these are really costly. Can you see that? 500 credits. Sick. Rubble monster meat. We do have these, don't we? Well, no, we didn't have any monster meat yet. I guess that's what's happening there. So, that's how the ship looks from the outside. Well, okay. I must say, the thing I am using here doesn't look like a ship at all. I should change that. So, but with that low amount of hull blocks, I don't dare to. What can we salvage here? Well, all these scraps, I have really literally no clue if it's actually worth scrapping a ship like that or not. That's my big issue here. I really can't evaluate that. But at the same moment, for me, it seems like, why not? We seem to be safe here for the moment, for the time being. I want to research those CO2 producers as quick as possible, that is. Let's see. I want her on a top-notch priority on research here. Allison Schill. I want Allison to be on that job non-stop right now. We really need that. Okay. So we're definitely getting there. How much scrap do I still have? Tons of scrap. Lovely. Okay. What's that? Tech block. MAS Void Bear. It's a rather small one. They'd be buying biomatter. Why is there always a available 0 beneath that? Do I need to configure these things? Here rules. Show zeros. Allow food consumption. Well, yes, please. Eject. No. Just for now, no. Okay. So I'm going to fast forward now until we have either researched something or we are done with salvaging the ship. So a couple of days later, I saw that another pirate ship was up to jump on us. So I decided to stop my jobs and get away from there. I feel like we already scavenged more than enough, but I would have liked to stay a little bit longer here, but at the same time, you know. Wait a sec. At the same time, let's get home, dude. I feel like without weapons, it's not a wise choice to try to fight yourself. Shuttle. Yeah, why do we keep shuttling here? Okay, can we now jump? Oh, we researched the CO2 producer. Nice. Okay, I'm a little bit confused now about what happened there, but that's okay. Advanced nutrition, composter, organic waste into water. Okay. Metal refinery. Carbon and base metals to steel plates and base metals to electronic components. Let's do that next. Let's escape from this place. So I'd say I'll make a let's evade that. Okay, I'll make a stop here because there's Energium lying around, and probably the next time this something like the pirates happens, I should consider saving my game. Because that was rather scary, not gonna lie. So Energium, we're going to mine that out. And the other materials, well, I'm not sure. Not sure about that. But what I do know is that I want to have a CO2 producer for our farm now. Because it might be okay to live off of algae. But you know, life has more to offer than just algae. Okay, can't wait for the CO2 producer to be finished. Okay, now under construction. So the Ada Rose. So it's the same ships that go here. So we can't create. Oh, we don't have enough carbon to actually do something there. I see. So, well, where do I get carbon from? Can I mine that stuff? So we could dig out more of these. Do I want to? Ah, carbon. Duh. There's an entire asteroid. Good thing that I checked. So yeah, well, let's just pick up all the stuff here. Insufficient resources. Yeah, we're working on that, okay? We're working on that. So wait a sec. Can I move that airlock? Ah, I can't move it right now. I see. But basically I could put the airlock somewhere else. Can we build a airlock over here? Yes, we could. And then we would be able to dismantle that one. Okay, so that's how it works. Well, for now, I'll just build a wider hole here at this sector. And later we will reorganize that, I guess. For now, the ship will stay irregularly shaped. I don't care about that. This is a scavenged ship, so it's just fine if it works, if it looks like that. But I recently realized that I really want to expand the ship so that I can have more hyperdrives, because we are only acquiring more and more mass. So okay, that's a harmless ship entering our area. And therefore I need another engine, just like that. Okay, so we are environment condition. Okay. Shouldn't have mined the noble materials first. Dang. Oh, I can hail the ship here too. Didn't see that button. So we are talking to civilians. Permission to visit ship 2%. Okay, let's trade. Trade allowed. So here, take my scrap. Okay, there we go. So I could be selling the blocks I was salvaging too. I see. Hooray! We earned money, I guess. Okay. Still everything a little bit confusing here, but I don't mind. As soon as I have moved the airlock, I will expand the rear section of that ship a little bit more. But for now, we're just going to make it like that. I'm quite amused that this doesn't kill people here. Because it looks like there's a hole to the void here right now. But that's not the case. Can't wait for the metal refinery to be completely researched too. But now our plants grow. Hooray! We got food. Nice. I consider that a really, really big step forward. Well, with all the scraps we're processing, I actually might consider selling something. I mean, 24 infra blocks. Do I really need that many? It's hard to tell for me. I literally got no clue. The only thing I do know is that I really want to mine out that meteorite here. So, okay, good stuff that we finally managed to get the food growing. I was a little bit concerned already a while ago about this situation. Okay, so the next thing we research will be a machine to replenish or to transform our metals into something else. It's also going to be really interesting. Can I actually jump now? Because I really don't think I want anything from this sector anymore. So let's jumpity jump there. There's only noble metals there, so here. That's the hyperline. I want to check it out after all, you know. So let's jump over there and try it out. What the quest line says after that. Just curious, you know. So yeah, dudes, that's oh no, that's not what I did. I just traveled to another portion of the cluster here. I see. Oh. Okay. I see. So, what kind of fuel do we actually use? Or how is it determined how many hyper jumps I can do in one go? That's something I keep wondering about. So, there's some more energium and carbon. There's more metals. Well, let's keep exploring that a tad bit. So this would be one of these hyperlanes, wouldn't it? Okay, let's just settle down here for a moment and research more things. Okay. Welcome back, my friends. So we get a different backdrop at every area we're roaming around. Pretty cool. Okay. So looking forward to the moment when my folks don't need to eat the reprocessed biological leftovers anymore. poor guys. And also we are pretty close to, well, okay, we're not pretty close to unattended tasks. Okay. So we finished that area and we're now getting to work at this point. Wonderful. Okay. ACS Search and Destroy. Now that's a very, very frightening name, I gotta say. Now, what I wanted to do now next was to build a couple of walls somewhere around here. And then just have a proper door. And then move those bunk beds finally into a quarter. Let's see. Let's check out the power. Well, I need power in both of these areas though. So we're going to put down power nodes here and there. Okay, there we go. Critical resources are low. Yeah, I know that we're running out of hull blocks, thanks. Okay, and now... I feel like that's quite important too. Speaking about which, let's put down some lights here too. Incoming ship. What kind of ship do we have incoming here? Peaceful ships. Okay. It already did that. System. So yeah, let's install another hyperdrive here, so we don't spend that much fuel anymore. CS Shinaria, so we can hail to that. Civilians. Okay. So what are they? They are also selling water. Okay. So if I ever run low on water, I might be able to buy myself some here. Oh, they're also selling weapons here. Cool. Ice seems to be the more powerful version of water. And an infra block is not really worth much. Object is not on the power grid. Oh no. Well, okay, let's do that then. Okay, so the expansions have all been made. Just waiting for this one here now to be finished. And now we shouldn't be suffering from... Yeah, okay, fuel to hyperjump ratio. I got no clue what that means, but what I want to do now for the end of this video, I want to leave this sector. Because, you know, I want to try it out. What that means. So. Military alliance, place for safe commerce. Okay. So we need... Wait a sec. Hypersleep chambers will prevent nausea from occurring. It's possible and safe without having a chamber. Okay, well, let's do this. Our first hyper jump. Okay, so now we did that. You have completed the scenario hints. Okay. So basically it was not helpful whatsoever to do the jump, because we just merely jumped into a different sector there. I could have just stayed where I was. But this is supposed to be a safe sector, and honestly, that does sound quite appealing to me. So let's do a couple of jumps until we find a system where we can find something again. So what's that symbol meaning? Trading station. Oh, okay. Prison station. So that's another jump point. I see. That's another hyperlane. So I wonder if these safe sectors mean that there's practically nothing to claim, because I have not found anything to gather here. So let's jump to the other sector here. I feel like there's nothing to be gained here. Okay, cool. So let's see if they grow dizzy now. What's that? A high thermal radiation in that sector. Well, that sounds sure scary. So I got no clue what that means, but we're going to find that out in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to jump ourselves to somewhere where I want to stay. And as usual, drop me your comments down below. I'd be more than happy to hear from you. And feel free to leave a thumbs up on that video if you liked the show. I'd be very, very grateful if you could give this series some more attention. And also, of course, check out the description below, where you will find my social media links and also ways and means to support this project financially. I would be very, very happy if you did so. Here be pirates, no. And help me growing my project. But the most important thing is you keep watching those videos. I'm very, very grateful for that. And yeah, catch you guys next time. I really wonder if it's going to be dangerous to stay here, but you know what? We're just going to try that out. Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.